It's Friday, gotta get down on Friday. It's day 262
of
Beatles-a-Day.
Keeps the Doctor Away. Why?
Because music will save the day.
All right, you go.
I do my
Cover
hair
girl.
toss, check my nails. That's a different song.
It totally is not a Beatles song. And so yes, every day. Today is a Friday. It could be somebody's Monday. It could be somebody's Tuesday. It's a Friday for me, but all my days are kind of like the same day.
Your Sunday. Some people could have their Sunday as their Friday.
It's true, but my Friday, like, it doesn't matter what day of the week it is. It's just like what's in my calendar to do today, because it just never stops.
Well, the way that my life works now is that I always have the weekends off, which is very unusual for me.
That's the only reason that I know it's the weekend.
It's very unusual for me. And honestly, I've worked in so many jobs and positions and careers where I haven't had weekends that
this is pretty cool, hey?
It makes no difference to me now. Like, a day off is a day off, as long as I get a day off somewhere. It doesn't matter what day of the week it is to me.
Hey, but you know what? The one thing we never take a day off of? Beatles-a-Day. And y'all.
We never close.
We never close.
Mm-hmm.
We are always open and always here for you. And actually, that feels really, really good. We were talking about that earlier today.
You know what else never closes?
What?
The opportunity to have some
Beatles-a-Day. Hey, all right.
Speaking of which, somebody sent us, it was Deb Snedden sent us a really interesting bit of tid today. This is a sidebar. And said that one of the first times that the Beatles were supposed to meet with a record producer, she had read this somewhere.
Oh, right.
Only the others, only George,
their
John,
soon-to-be manager.
and Ringo. Yeah, only John, George, and Ringo showed up because Paul was in the bath. And she said, I don't know if there's any truth in that, so we have to investigate. So we like it when you bring this tid.
I think, I also want to know... back there, my tiny little Rickenbacker hand-carved rock. Nobody's claimed who has sent me this, and it is the coolest ever. I've always wanted a Ricky, and there she sits.
I think we need to reissue I think we need to do a
redo of Bits of Tid. Hey, all right.
We had a very long sidebar there. So tonight's song is a Buddy Holly song. It was released in 1959 posthumously. This was the B-side to Peggy Sue Got Married.
Right.
And now kind of like, almost like a prophecy, if you think of what happened to the Beatles music kind of 25 years after they all went their separate ways, and the reissue of new songs that nobody had ever heard before. A similar thing happened with this song for Buddy Holly. He had written and recorded a demo of this song in December 1958. He died in February 1959. And a record producer called Jack Hansen got hold of the demo, and he hired a bunch of session musicians, studio musicians to come and, flesh that out. But he also hired the Ray Charles singers as well.
To give it some meat.
Yes.
Nice.
And so, they did it in such a way that it, paid homage to Buddy's legacy and his musicianship, and tried to do it exactly the way that he and the Crickets would have done it.
Mm-hmm.
And then was there something else I was going to tell you on that? I think that was it. Then in 1963, the Beatles perform it for Pop Goes the Beatles. Sorry, it's been a long week. Pop Goes the Beatles. And this one was recorded in London, not in Manchester. Now, if you stay tuned, we'll do a little bit of tid extra, tiny tid extra.
All right.
But it's a cool little ditty with some harmonies and some cool guitar.
Right. Yeah. Well, let's see if we manage to make it. Cool guitar.
Crying, waiting, hoping you'll come back. another one. Waiting, waiting, do 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 do. I feel so useless, I know it's wrong. Crying, crying, waiting, waiting, hoping, hoping that you come back maybe someday soon. Things will change and you'll be mine.
Am I supposed to sing it?
You're doing good, yeah. This is your part. Second round of the solo.
Not so much.
Ready? Crying, crying, do 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 do. The tears keep falling all night long. Waiting, waiting, do 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 do. I feel so useless, I know it's wrong. Keep crying, crying, waiting, waiting, hoping, hoping you'll come back maybe someday soon. Things will change and you'll be mine. One last chance. Crying, crying, waiting, waiting, hoping, hoping.
I am sorry. Again, I've got a terrible headache.
It's hard to do.
It's almost like music dyslexia.
Yeah,
Is
it's
it
like,
crying,
Yeah.
hope, hate, hope?
you know, like confession, we just tried to do this take 2. We tried to do one take where I was shaking the tambourine and I couldn't do it because I was trying to sing and echo the harmony and shake the tambourine.
It's always the simple ones that trip you up. Like,
right.
let's go back to Martha, my dear.
Maxwell Silver, the clang clang on the vacuum
Clang,
pipe.
clang, clang with the trolley. Okay, yeah. No, that was, okay. So that was a bit of a rough copy of the Beatles copying Buddy Holly's demo. But nonetheless, we made it through, and we hope that we brought you some smiles and laughs and a couple of harmonies, and maybe you can fill in the harmonies that I missed.
Do you want me to tell you the tid extra?
Oh, I do. Please.
So,
please distract me from this.
In the Beatles recording, George actually plays the guitar solo like absolutely note for note from the Buddy Holly recording.
Yes.
He plays it absolutely note for note.
You know, I worked on playing it note for note, but I couldn't keep the strumming going at the same time as the solo. So I just kind of did a very poor job.
Yeah.
But that's okay.
No, I know. I just said yeah, but I didn't mean to.
Oh, really? Oh, seriously? Really?
More tid extra.
Yeah.
Another person who released the song was Marshall Crenshaw, who of course played Buddy Holly in La Bamba.
That's right.
Which was the story of Richie Valens, who also died in
on that same
crash.
very plane crash with the Big Bopper.
Yeah, and Marshall Crenshaw really had a lot of doubts about actually playing Buddy in the movie because, I mean...
How do you play Buddy Holly?
Exactly. And he did say, you know, whatever happens, I'm sure this film, whether I play this part or not, I'm sure the film's going to be, you know, absolutely wonderful. Mm. And he did. He went on to, you know, of course, play that role, and he released the record. Well, you know, I'm sure we'll end up doing another Beatles song that was a Buddy song that they covered, and I vowed to do it better justice? More better. More better justice. Mo better.
That's it. That's what I was going for. So hip, slick, and cool. I can hardly stand myself. Okay.
I can hardly stand you either.
I know. She tolerates me.
All right.
Friends,
Happy
we love
weekend.
you.
That's the way it is. Hey, look, I don't want to keep going on about this, but I will. You've now only got 2 more days.
It's TikTok time.
To get your Music Will Save the Day purchases in t-shirts, hoodies, totes, mugs, face masks. Spread the word. Don't miss out on being able to get those as soon as possible. So there we go. And I do say that, you know, if you don't want to spend big money, the face masks, great stocking stuffers, as I've mentioned before. Stocking. Yeah.
stocking stuffers, and like scoop up a bunch of those and give them to people, because people are not wearing their masks. I had to go to pick up food today, and again, there's people walking around unmasked, and I just don't understand
It's
this.
because they don't have a music will save the day one. They haven't found one that they like yet.
That must be it. Stay safe, friends. Please stay safe.
Yeah.
Stay safe. People are getting sick out there, and we want to make sure that you're all very healthy. And we love you again.
And that's the way it is.
And we'll see you tomorrow on day 263.
Bye.
Good night.